This week we saw travel and quarantine restrictions change. Folks are itching to take a break and leave New Mexico. And one of the ways to do that is the Southwest Chief. But Amtrak says it's going to cut down service. There's a push, though, to stop that plan in its tracks. Megan Abundis has more.
A lot of people look at us crazy when we're sitting on the side of the road for hours on end waiting for a train.
But that moment when the train's light is seen barreling down the tracks,
there she is
what Adrian Gurule lives for. He's been chasing Amtrak's for a long time. Everyone knows it. But he says it's for an important reason.
I support long-distance passenger rail. It is a service that I use. It is a service that I pay for as a citizen. I demand that service to remain as is.
He's fighting to sustain the passenger rail system because recently Amtrak announced they would cut down Southwest Chief service to just 3 times a week starting in October because of low ridership. But Gurule says that's every transportation method during the pandemic.
Is it really to save money, or is it a method to terminate the route entirely by discouraging riders and travel? That schedule is going to cause a really big ruckus in regards to persons that are wanting to have a connection either in Chicago or Los Angeles. If you want to leave on a Saturday, you might have to leave on a Wednesday.
So he's trying to roll that effort to a stop.
So I like to photograph these trains as they're in action to show and illustrate. People do use this service. People love this service. He
says with reduced service, layovers could be lengthy and cause hardships for vendors and towns in New Mexico, saying it's a part of their history.
You're going to have a lot of rural communities such as Las Vegas, New Mexico, Raton, New Mexico, who take the Southwest Chief for medical appointments because a lot of these rural communities don't have specialists or any type of special doctors. So they rely on the Southwest Chief, especially our senior citizen community. They're going to be the ones that are going to be most affected.
Recently, Amtrak was given $1 billion under the CARES Act. Congress said that was to help prevent furloughs. But just this week, more than 2,000 workers learned they would be out of a job. Senator Tom Udall said he, too, is calling on Amtrak to restore jobs and service. He said, I urge Amtrak to reverse course on these layoffs, which include hardworking New Mexicans who rely on their jobs at Amtrak to feed their families and keep a roof over their head. The Southwest Chief is a critical engine of economic growth and commerce throughout our state.
It is our duty to make sure this train survives for the next 100 to 150 years.
Megan Abundis, KOB4.
Now, this isn't necessarily a done deal yet. Congress is expected to have some